On the 28th of January, 1881, Sir General George Pomeroy Colley suffered another defeat at the hands of the Boers at the Battle of Laing's Neck, where his force of 1,215 men were forced to withdraw after a heavy loss of men. Hello everyone, my name is Logan, and you may know me if you have watched some of my older videos, but I haven't made a video in 2 months. That's quite a long time. And I've been trying to find some ideas, and I've came up with one. A great video idea to cover the Battle of Laing's Neck, a short battle which took place in the First Anglo-Boer War. I've made some other videos on the First Boer War, like the Battle of Drakensberg, and which you should go check out. But anyway, with that being said, let's get in with our video. Major General Colley had wanted to relieve British garrisons trapped in the Transvaal. Just months previous, he had suffered a humiliating defeat at the first battle of the First Boer War, at the Battle of Drakensberg. A column of the 94th Regiment of Foot, approximately 200 men and 34 wagons, under Colonel Anchunter, were marching from Drakensberg to Pretoria to relieve even more garrisons of the 94th in the Pretoria region. However, upon arriving at Drakensberg, they were ambushed and defeated just 15 minutes after the battle started. I've made and covered a video about that battle, so I'll leave a link now, and you should go check it out, as it is a very good battle and a very good video. Colley gathered his force in KwaZulu-Natal, where he then advanced on the Transvaal border. He laid or constructed his main British camp positioned on Mount Prospect, a mountain some 4 miles short of Laing's Neck, a ridge that overlooked the road and was occupied by dozens of Boers. On the morning of the 28th of January, 1881, Colley left his camp at Mount Prospect with 1,215 men. His goal was to dislodge the Boers positioned on top of Laing's Neck. Colley's force consisted of 5 companies of the 58th Regiment of Foot, 5 companies of the 60th Rifles, 150 men from his mounted squadron, mounted infantry, a party of Royal Navy sailors bringing 2 7-pound field guns, and a unit of men from the Royal Artillery, bringing 4 9-pound field guns. The total force coming up to 1,215 strong. The Boers were under the command of Commandant General Piet Joubert. They had around 2,000 men, with around 400 defending the heights around Laing's Neck. Upon arriving at Laing's Neck, Colley ordered his bugler to sound "right will." His force then wheeled to the right, facing the Boers positioned on his right flank, leaving his rear exposed to the Boers on his left flank. The battle started around 9:30, with the 2 7-pound guns and 4 9-pound guns from the British Naval Brigade and Royal Artillery opened up a bombardment on the Boers positioned on top of the neck. However, just 10 minutes later, with the bombardment getting almost nowhere, Colley ordered all 5 companies of the 58th Regiment of Foot, under their commanding officers, Colonel Dean and Major Higginston, to advance up and over the rough and broken terrain to try and dislodge the Boers by hand. Meanwhile, the mounted infantry, who had been positioned further down the line to cover the 58th flank, had now been ordered by Colley to make a supporting charge against the Boers positioned near Brownlow's Kop. But upon reaching the summit, the British cavalry, whose horses were already tired from the steep charge up, were fired upon by a line of entrenched Boers on the reverse slope, causing the British cavalry significant casualties, which later forced them to withdraw. By 10:30 a.m., with the threat to their flank removed, the Boers moved to attack the 58, who were still slowly advancing up the neck. Just 20 minutes later, at 11 a.m., the 58 finally reached the top of the summit. But upon doing so, the 58 were fired upon by a line of entrenched Boers, most likely around 130 to 150 yards away. The 58 suffered significant casualties, including both commanding officers, Colonel Dean and Major Higginston, being killed in the process. Meanwhile, it was at this time that a small Boer party positioned on the lower slope of Majuba Mountain moved from that position and engaged with the rest of the Naval Brigade near Mount Prospect. However, return rifle fire from the British Naval Brigade kept the small party at bay, and eventually pushed them back to their original positions on Majuba Hill. At 11:10 a.m., with the 58th still suffering heavy casualties up on the ridge, and with both commanding officers killed, Colley ordered the 58th to retire back down the hill. He also sent in 2 companies of the 60th Rifles to cover the retreat of the 58th. After the 58th had fully withdrawn back down the hill to safety, he ordered both companies of the 60th to retire as well. By noon, the Battle of Laing's Neck was over. Major General Colley had suffered a severe loss of men. 84 men killed, 113 men wounded, and 2 captured, while the Boers suffered a very lighter loss of men, 14 killed and 27 wounded. After his failure of trying to dislodge the Boers up on Laing's Neck, Colley returned to his main camp at Mount Prospect. And an extra bonus is I will be telling 2 fun facts from the battle. The Battle of Laing's Neck was the very last battle that the British brought their regimental colours into. Lieutenant Elwes, Dolphin, and Inman, and Major Poole, who all died during the Battle of Laing's Neck, were all a part of General Colley's original staff, which left him standing with only a few men of his original staff left. Well, everyone, that was the storytelling of the Battle of Laing's Neck. It was very fun to cover in this video, and if you have any other suggestions on battles, wars, or any stories you want me to tell on this channel, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later if you enjoy my content. Thank you all for everything. Stay safe, stay well. My best wishes to you all. Logan.